The topic for today is how to fast track your way to success in your network marketing business. How to fast track your way to success in your network marketing business. You know, most people who are into business, it doesn't matter which kind of business you are doing in general, yeah, they want to know how to grow their business fast and achieve results very, very quickly. Everybody, anyone who comes into business want to know, how should I grow my business and have very fast results and see very fast success, or achieve very fast success in my business, yeah? But the thing is, since I have been in this industry, I've never met anyone that have asked me, can you show me how to slow my business because I think it is moving too fast. I've never met anyone who have really asked this question to me, or maybe to even any other successful marketer out there. None. So, because the reality is that most people want to do things to speed up the process of achieving success in their business. Anybody who is in, whether it's in business or anything, everybody is looking for ways to speed up to achieve success in whatever they are doing. And what I find out through my experience in this industry, yeah, that I look at a business in general, yeah, like a car you are driving down the road, like you're driving a car down the road, yeah. And it's like everything you're doing in your business is like you're putting a gas or fuel into your business, yeah. Say you are, for example, driving down the road. You have two options when you're driving a car. The first option is either you speed up the car, you accelerate the car, or you step on the brake to slow down the car. There is these two options you have when driving a car. But the thing is, unfortunately, when it, what's happened is that a lot of people I think a lot of people, I don't know how many are there, but I know there are lots of people, because this has also happened to me before, yeah. They think that what they are doing to grow their business is they are doing it to accelerate or to speed up the process in their business, yeah. But in reality, they don't know that they are actually stepping on the brake, stepping on the brake without even realizing it, that they are actually breaking or being responsible to. Good evening, Zulib. How are you this evening, dear? Or stepping on the brake actually to slow down the process and the progress of their business without knowing it, without realizing it, yeah? So what we have to know is that every action in life, creates another reaction, which in turn process a new reaction. Like, in other words, anything that you do is gonna cause something else. Something else will occur into your business, whether it's your business or in your life, yeah? So the action we are taking always have another reaction or another action that will come out of it, or a result that will come out of it. But the question is, I want to ask you today is that, do you know the impact of the decisions you are making and the results or reactions you are creating in the marketplace when you make certain decisions in your business? Have you ever think of the reaction or the impact it will make in your business and in the marketplace in general when you take some kind of decisions? Some of these decisions we make, some of them we're aware of them, and sometimes we don't even know or really realize the impact that we are making in our business, even though sometimes we are conscious of these decisions, But the thing that we are not conscious of or we don't realize is the impact that it is having in our business. Yeah. So we have to be in such a level of awareness, especially in the profession of network marketing, where we have really like tune our mind into on the decisions that we are making. This awareness, we have to have this awareness. Is like a kind of a mindset state. Yeah. So what you have to understand is that awareness is the first step in creating change in our life, yeah, as a whole. And it is the ability, awareness is the ability to know what works and what doesn't work, and that have a directly and massive impact in the results we create in the marketplace or in our life. Yeah, it's the ability, we are aware of the decisions that we are making. Yeah, that is awareness. We are aware of what we are doing. Yeah, so you can't really, so when we are aware of that, so we can't really like blindly be going through life like bumping into things and hoping or waiting or keeping our fingers crossed of making the right decisions. So we got to know that what type of decisions we are making, and aware that it is something we need to change in our business or in our life. So we have to be in a level of awareness, yeah. So so that we can start moving in the right direction. When we are aware of these things, then it helps us to make the changes in our business or in our life and help us to move in the right direction. But awareness is very, very important. It's a very strong mindset that one has to have, especially into network, when you're into network marketing business or online marketing business or maybe home-based business, however you term it, yeah? So to be aware of the reaction you are putting in your business, it is very important that you write down all the actions you are taking in your business. It is very, very important to write them down. You literally sit down and write down, okay, what are the things am I doing in my business? What are the actions do I normally take in my business? And at the same time, you also look at where your business is, the struggling that you are going through in your business as at that moment. And then you put them like into parallel with each other, yeah? The things that you are doing, the actions you are taking, and then the struggling you are experiencing in your business. And most of the time, you will come to realize that some of these actions you are taking have a relationship with the struggling you are going through. Sometimes we don't really realize it, but it is very, very important to see our business in that way, that whatever you're doing, whatever actions you're taking, you also have to focus on the struggling or the difficulties that you are experiencing in your business and see how these things relate to each other. Because sometimes for example, when you're into network marketing, because we know that network marketing is a people's business, people join people, we talk to people, we advertise, it's word of mouth advertisements, yeah. So sometimes we have this feeling of fear that, no, I don't think I want to talk to this person because I think this person will not accept my business opportunity, or maybe we are thinking this person will not buy my product, or this person will look down on me. The thing is, we are just assuming, and you cannot assume because you don't really know the outcome, you don't know the facts. The only way we can know the fact is when you take action and talk to people. So by you not talking to people, exposing your business opportunity, exposing your products to people, you are actually stopping your business. It's like you are pressing on the brake. So your business will not progress, because with network marketing, you have to when you introduce your business opportunity to people, you are looking for other people to register into your business, or also build their own business. So in that way, your business is growing. But when you don't have someone you bring into your business, then your business becomes stagnant. So these are some of the things that actually normally, like, thank you, Zulip. These are some of the things that actually we do, that we don't really know the outcome or the impact it is having in our business. So instead of maybe assuming this person will not listen, this person will not this, it's better that you approach the person, you talk to the person. There is only two options you will get out of it. Either the person says, okay, I want to listen and I want to take a look at it, or the person tells you, say, no thanks, I don't want anything to do with it, I don't want to know anything about it. Then you know the outcome of that. Yeah. So, but when you just sit down, instead of talking to people, exposing your business, you have all this fear or maybe thoughts going on in your mind, you are actually stepping on the brake. So the only way you can begin to have experience success or grow your business is by you taking the action, talking to people, exposing your business to people. It's also like maybe generating leads online. If you don't do the things that actually will bring in leads to you, then definitely you will not grow your email list. Because one thing we have online is your email list, because that's where the money is. You have to be growing your email list constantly. So if you are not doing things to grow your email list, then you're actually blocking or stepping on the brake, and you're actually slowing the process of the progress of your business. So that's why it's very important, some of the actions that we take in our business, that we have to literally sit down and really think, okay, what is it I'm doing in my business? What are the actions? What are the things I normally do that I think I'm growing my business? Anything. You write those things down, and you can see that most of those things you are doing to actually slow down your business. So the only way you can begin to fast track your business, to get success in your business, is by you actually taking the time to do the right thing. You don't assume, you don't think maybe this person will not listen, maybe this person will not listen. Just do it. When they don't listen, you go to the next person. When they listen, then fine, then you have time to introduce your business to people. It is very, very important for business. It's not only like for business, but even in other areas. Instead of one assuming, it's very, very important to... Good evening, Tabitha. Good evening, Danny and Marcy. You are all very, very welcome. And all of you who are viewing as well, you're all very welcome this evening. Thank you, Marcy. You're very welcome this evening. Thank you, Danny. You're also very, very welcome this evening. I appreciate you all joining in. And thank you, Lovette Mara, as well. You're also very welcome this evening. Yeah, I appreciate all of you so much joining in, taking your time. You all mean so much. I thank you all so much. Yeah. So like I was saying, it's very important that our awareness, it's a mindset that we have to really realize. We have to be aware of the actions that we are taking, and at the same time be aware of the reactions that come out of it. If you want to have success in your business, it is very, very important. Good evening, Auntie Liz. How are you this evening? It is very, very important that you realize all the actions you are taking in your business. Because if you don't realize it, you will be doing things without you realizing the impact. And most of the impact, they are negative. And at the same time, you're blocking your business. You are stepping on the brake. So if you want to step on the accelerator to speed up the progress of your business, you have to be you have to be doing the things that sometimes they feel uncomfortable. Talking to people, meeting new people, connecting with people, most of the time it feels uncomfortable. But as a business person, you have to have a mind a business mind, a business way of thinking. Think, how can I generate leads online? How can I prospect? How can I bring new people into my business? How can I connect to new people? How can I, asking yourself all these powerful questions instead of like thinking, no, I don't want to, but ask yourself, how can I? Thank you, Mercy. Thank you so much. Good evening, Mr. Willie. How are you this evening? You are very, very welcome. Thank you for joining me. So how can I, instead of asking yourself or saying to yourself the negative things, always ask yourself, how can I grow my business? How can I introduce my business to new people? How can I introduce my business opportunity to people? How can I introduce my product to people? So asking yourself these questions, then you will begin to find ways in looking or ways to know how you can do that. Yeah. So these are the ways that you grow your business. Mindset is very, very important in a business. To grow your business, you need to have the right mindset. You need to have the focus. You need to understand what you're doing, the actions you're taking, and you need to understand the reaction that come out of every action you put into your business. It can either be negative or it can either be positive, like accelerating your business progress or slowing down your business progress. Yeah. So we have to really find out what we are doing ourselves, because most of the time we are the one that are responsible for that. When you find out your business is not going the way you want, there can be an opportunity in front of you. Grab it and say, let me try it and see. If it works, fine. If it doesn't work, I find something else. But instead of we sit there anticipating, can it work? Will it work? And most of the time, most of these things will work. But because we don't take the initiative, we don't take action to try things, then you will never know. Because in marketing, it is like twisting and things, not twisting things, but tweaking and testing, tweaking and testing. Like you test something, if it doesn't work, you find the next thing. If that one doesn't work, you find the next thing. So that's how you find out what will really work. And when you find out what really works for your business, then that is what you are going to hold on firm to, and you continue to use it and have more knowledge and understanding and grow your knowledge on this particular tool or whatever you're using to grow your business. So it is very important that you try a tool. If it doesn't work, you try something else, but you will not try something like a day or two. You think, oh, it doesn't work, I quit. Sometimes it takes time. You give it time. I always say you take a 90-day challenge. That is what all successful marketers would say. You take like a 90 days challenge. You try to give your best. If it doesn't work, then you know, okay, it doesn't work. You try something else. But when you take a 90-day challenge, you give your best, everything you know, you put your efforts into doing it, you will definitely see success. You will definitely see the results you want in your business. And that means you're pressing on the accelerator, you're moving with speed in your car instead of you pressing on the brake to slow down your business. Yeah. Good evening, Aminata. How are you this evening, sweetie? You're welcome. So that's why, as a business person, always have a business mindset. Always ask yourself, what should I do to grow my business? What is it that I'm doing that is slowing down my business? Which struggling am I experiencing in my business? Why am I experiencing this struggling? So you ask yourself all these powerful questions. You will definitely get the answer, and you ask yourself, how can I progress it? How can I take it to the next step? What will I do? What should I do? If you can't find out, there are a lot of successful marketers out there. You can talk to anyone, reach out to anyone. They can help you to figure out what you can do so that you can continue to stay on the highway. Yeah. So this is all I have for you, friends, to boost your mindset, to boost your awareness of what is going on in network marketing. And not only network marketing, you can be maybe a marketing even online or maybe offline. The same thing applies to all business type. Yeah. So if you find value in this, I would love for you to like and comment and share with your friends, share with your business partners, share with your team members, share with your companies or anyone you know who is into business, who is doing network marketing, share also into them, because there are thousands, there are lots of people out there who are really struggling with their business. So such information will really help them to take their business into the next level. Yeah. So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful value from this. Aminata, Mr. Willie, Mercy, Auntie Liz, Auntie Elizabeth, Danny, Tabitha, Auntie Lovette Mara, Zulib, all of you, Mabinti, Antonio, all of you that joining, I want to really thank all of you. If I miss somebody because the thing keeps scrolling up, I want to say you are all very, very welcome this evening, and I thank you all for taking your time and joining me. And I will see you all tomorrow, same time, same place, Facebook Live. You all have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and bye for now.